A quick update or a quick explanation, because recently I had someone criticizing my products or the subframe, or I can't remember exactly what, I believe it was a subframe, criticizing by being over-engineered, which is completely true, 100% true. The only problem is I don't see it as a critic, I see it as a compliment. Like I said before, we do this stuff the same way I would do it for my car, for myself, the way I would like to do it. And then we put it in production for other people to have it if they appreciate the over engineering side of the stuff. In my eyes, when you kind of engineer properly or over engineer the stuff, and as a consequence, is a beautiful piece of engineering, then I want it because it improves the car, it improves the mechanics, improves a lot of stuff, but also looks absolutely great. Now, that doesn't mean everyone is gonna like it. Absolutely, doesn't mean anyone is gonna agree with me. Fine, I'm not doing this for everyone. It's not possible to please everyone. I'm doing this for people who will appreciate the same stuff we do. So, little bit of explanation about the the over engineering, because obviously the subframes, now by now is all available, blah blah. But now we're working on the arms. Now this is I would say final product, but it's not. This is the final product for this car. The actual final arms that we're gonna have for sale in production, they're gonna be slightly different, actually slightly better looking, and I'm gonna explain why. So let's start with the standard arm. Standard arm is just a piece of tube. This is about 20-25 mil mild steel. This is one piece just pressed into the shape. This is probably on a jig on an assembly line, and you put this into this just flat, welded around, and it's very simple, strong enough. On the other side, just again MIG welded to this tube. Obviously this is all rusty, so you barely see what it is. With a bush inside, and that's it. They probably cost, I don't know, a tenner to build them. And simplicity, extremely simple. Do they do the job? Yeah, absolutely. When they rust through like this, you change them, because this is not really, you can't really fix this. It's too much rusty. The material has been chewed through, so I wouldn't be comfortable to put it on, especially if you want to increase the power and drive the car fast, or do a track days or race it or whatever. The bushes, you can press them out, put the new ones, and etc. etc. Yeah, someone may recover this. I wouldn't, but there you go. It's kind of like one-time use. This is lifetime, because this will never gonna rust. This is way stronger. And the end is not a bush, is rust jointed. These are very high quality rust joints used on race cars, and it's probably even oversized. So everything is bigger than it's supposed to be. Why? Because this is the way I would like it on my car. Better, stronger than weaker, and and it's lifetime. The way they are over engineered, this is another thing. So let me show you, because you see the final product. Now I had this old jig. I used to build my 4-cylinder exhaust manifolds, turbo exhaust manifolds. This is all the you can see it's been sitting there for ages now. My huge construction beam, I put it on my mill machine, and we mill it down, machine it, all three surfaces completely through. All I did is just hose, threaded hose for this bolt, headed hose for this bolt, and one over here, because we got two different length of arms. Use it as a jig, and obviously you have to machine a spacer here, because this width is different on this, everything has to be true, blah blah. This is the jig to make them all equal. This is very important. They coming out of this place exactly the same length. You do not adjust this. Now, how they are constructed? Well, this is very professional. This is a 19 mil socket, machined down to the exact thickness, the length, because you're gonna obviously simulate the bush inside the hub, and this is how they are made, But this is not welded. Look at the fitment, it's absolutely perfect. I'm not shitting you. This is how it goes in. It goes in with no tolerances. It's just absolutely perfect. On this side, you have this one, machined again, all stainless. This is pressed in, so I can't do it with one hand because it needs to be very, very precise. I machined them in house. There you go, goes in, roll it around, bring everything to the correct length. And even these pipes, these, we cut them off, we cut them and then we machine the ends. Do I need to machine the ends? Absolutely not, because on both sides they have to be welded up. So if they are not completely true, not completely square, not machined, it doesn't really matter. But what it matters is then the welds are gonna go nicely. I'm gonna clean the material before I'm gonna weld it up properly. On this side, again, there, it doesn't need to be machined. It just has to be cut off. I'm gonna weld it anyway. But there is something about over-engineering this stuff that I absolutely, love. I like it. This is the way I do, and I do not have to conform with what the world does and the way they do it, because business-wise, do it as quick, do it as cheap, sell it for as much as you can. I don't have to do it. I'm back in a workshop because I love it. And I'm working with Steve now for the same reason. He loves what he does. And we combine these things together, and I'm refusing to conform with what's happening in the world now, as in this industry. I do my own thing, and if people appreciate the way I do it, they buy our stuff. They don't have to. It's very simple. Like I said before, we do this stuff, we develop this stuff the way we would like to have this produced or put these parts in our cars, and then I put them in production, period. I've said this 3 times now, I think, or 4. I'm probably going to repeat this 1,000,000 times. This is how we go forward. And if you think this is over-engineered for arms, because this is way over-engineered in comparison to the standard ones, wait till we have the hubs designed and built, because obviously they look ridiculously bad now against a nice arm and a nice subframe. So now we have to be sorted out. Yeah, we're already working on this, but that's a long time. Anyways, that's all. See you soon.